Hi folks, County Line Gardener here. It's time for the August update on the garden. Everything's looking good, looking real good. We're going right into the sunlight here. I'm going to try to do most of this video looking away from the sun, but I sure won't complain about the sunlight here. See these flags here in my front yard? That's to mark the gas and the water line. And if you'll see this cable laying here, they replaced my TV cable because the squirrels, the darn squirrels eat it up down there on that pole. So they replaced it. Oh, it fixed it, and they're going to bury it. Well, that's been laying there for 3 weeks now. Xfinity won't come out and bury it, so I think I'm going to bury it myself. Send them a bill. But we'll go around here and look at the garden here. There's the raised beds you're all familiar with. Not much has changed except they're growing. They're growing. Look at the size of some of these. These are the Amish paste here. They're looking good. They're looking real good. We're having trouble getting the darn tomato plants to ripen. They're doing it, but these are the strawberries. They're just great. Over here, if you'll recall, this was onions, and when I picked all the onions, then I replanted pumpkins. I've got two kinds of pumpkins in there, Big Macs and jack-o'-lanterns. Now here's something I wanted to show you, folks. That flower. I think they're called marigolds. These are peppers here, but them flowers, folks, we heard somewhere that if you put the marigolds in your garden, you won't have any bugs because they can't stand the smell. Well, I'm a firm believer in that now, because we haven't seen a bug this year. Not a bug. And we put them in all of them, but some of them the flower died, but some of them stayed going. But, I don't know. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this year's tomato crop probably a 6.5 or a 7. We probably got a total of about 150 plants. Probably 150 plants. Yeah. Even the potted plants didn't do worth a darn. We'll go down here. Here's the blackberries. We have sowed the blackberries this year. We're out of season right now. But they're coming on again. We got a couple rows here that are really going to come on. We got some of these blackberries. They produce twice a year. That's rare for a blackberry, but so far this year, and I'm not exaggerating, we've got 38 pounds out of these. Or no, I'm sorry, 35 gallons. 35 to 38 gallons of blackberries. I'm going to have to go up this bank back here. We're going to the big garden now, but I've got to go at an angle because old Nellie here, the batteries, they're just about shot. I charge it and charge it and charge it, and it's time. These batteries are about 5 years old. If you'll recall, this was all garden last year. All of this. And we cut her down. We cut it more than half of it off. And I didn't plant a grass seed up here. If you can see, it's just growing crazy. But we got us a new mower to mow with. Here's the pumpkins on the end. I want to show you a little story about these pumpkins. We come up here one morning and we had pumpkins, or 100 feet there. We had pumpkins all the way down through there, pumpkin plants. We put them out July the 4th. And about 3 weeks later, we come up here And I'll bet you half of them was laying on the ground, had been pulled out of the ground. It had to be the crows. The crows had to do that. Now here's the watermelon and the cantaloupe. Now I know what you're thinking, there's a lot of weeds in there. Well, there is. But I leave them there for a reason. That's to let the cantaloupe and the watermelon rest on them weeds, and they don't lay on the bare ground. Some old feller told me that one time. Here's the tomatoes. They're looking good. We'll just go on. I'll try to go down through there. I hope it ain't too soft. Boy, it's rained here a lot here lately. This ground's soft. Tomatoes are doing good. Doing real good. I think if I can get out of this, I ain't coming back in it. Over here, if you'll look at the green beans. We're gonna be crazy on green beans. We have got green beans everywhere. And they're nice too. Nice green beans. We love our green beans. Now here's the corn. I fight the weeds every year in the corn. I fight it to the point where I give up on it. I ain't gonna mess with corn anymore, I don't think. Here's the blackberries you're familiar with. These are all, I dug all these up from the other blackberry garden down there and replanted them up here. So I don't have a dime in these. I don't have a dime in them. I got 5 rows up here, 500 feet. There's a blackberry right there. Let's see what we got here. Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of that thing. I'm gonna have to taste that. Oh my. Boy, that's good. It's so sweet it tastes like it's been dipped in sugar. Oh my goodness. Most of them, oh my, most of them are dormant right now. But we still got a few. But we're going back into the sunlight here. So bear with me. But that's about it. Just wanted to make a quick update for August. I don't think we're going to replant this year. I don't think we're going to replant our green beans. We usually have a fall crop of green beans, but we got a late start on these. We had to replant these once. They just wouldn't grow. I learned something. For what it's worth. I went to the farm and country store and I bought me some liquid nitrogen, 20-0-0. Put it on my corn. I had a lot left. I said, well, we'll just put it on the green beans too. Don't do that no more. I won't do it no more. I put it on everything. And I almost burnt some stuff up. It got brown. It come back, but it got brown. So I won't do it on anything but the corn from now on. We haven't had a whole lot of rain this year. And that's where I guess you get a lot of nitrogen from the storms and stuff. And I don't understand that, but that's what they say. Well, these bare spots you see here is dirt that I've piled in. That's where it drains down this hill. So that's it. There's the homestead up there. I'm almost doing this video at the wrong time of day. The sun's almost too bright. So I'm going to get off of here, and I'll tell you what, this is County Line Gardener. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.